Hey everyone, Cindy Kyle here with Marlena. Welcome to our live Q&A. And for those who are listening on all of our social streets, we want to welcome you. And first of all, we want to both welcome everyone who has joined our paid group program and also our non-paid group programs. Have joined the Feng Shui group with Marlena and have joined the self-care SAS community with us. We are so thankful, but more importantly, we are so thankful that you have made an investment in you. So let's begin. Hey Marlena, how you doing today? It's Friday. I know you think I'm crazy.
Groundhog Day. Woohoo!
Yeah, exactly. It's Friday. How are you today?
I'm pretty awesome. And we were just laughing before the call
I
because
know.
we were reminiscing about this old record we used to have in our childhood days. Everybody had these old record players, and we were focusing on this Sister Mary Elephant. And
Sister Mary Elephant. I
because,
love that.
and
It
it's
was
funny
great.
because right next to me is a double elephant coffee table. I moved it over so I can put my water and things there for this beautiful call today. So, talking about Sister Mary Elephant, there she is next to me. And yeah, I don't know if anyone listening remembers that, but boy, was it funny.
It was. I still listen to it every once in a while when I need a good laugh because it reminds me of a school teacher I had now, class. And she used to yell, shut up. And then she didn't say thank you like the thing says, but it just made me laugh. So, anyway, if anybody has any questions, or please share where you're listening in from. Um, I'm in Southwest Iowa. Marlena is in Florida on the friggin' beach. I'm so envious and jealous of her. Um, Soon to be on the beach soon. Ha ha ha. But anyway, the first thing I want to tell everybody, if you're here in the United States, we all know what Groundhog Day is. Well, Puscatony Phil did not see a shadow today. Yeehaw! So we're going to have an early spring. So when he sees a shadow, it means we have 6 more weeks of winter. Ugh. But anyway, you can tell I do not like the cold. I used to when I was younger. As I aged, I don't like the cold anymore. Snow is beautiful for the children for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. It's got to go away. Bye. And thank you. But we're going to talk a little bit about clutter. What is cluttering your life, in your head, your heart, in your home, and in your business life? It affects every realm of your well being. So, as you can see behind me, we're going to talk declutter, but we're going to sprinkle some feng shui into it. So, Marlena, I'm going to let you begin, and then I'm going to ask questions. And I'm sure as anytime we talk about clutter and feng shui, we get lots of questions. We will answer questions throughout, but at the end, I will go through and see if we have any other questions. And if we don't get to all the questions, myself, Marlena, and our team will answer them, but mainly me and Marlena will probably end up answering them instead of our team members. They do help out when we get overwhelmed. Um, and we don't want any stress and overwhelm. We want calm, peace, and joy in our lives. And we want simplicity, and we want cleanliness. We want to clear the clutter. And you can talk about, I'm going to talk a little bit for a minute, Marlene, how much clutter is costing you, monetary wise and mental wise. But monetary wise, money, how much is clutter costing you? So for some of you and a lot of my clients, they have storage units. They are storing stuff in friends' homes and they're paying them for it. You have a garage, it's full of friggin' clutter. You have a basement full of clutter. And what I will say to you is this, think about this. If you have a storage unit, and on average, and I'm going to tell you for a fact because I recently did my research on storage units, I've moved, just so you know, over 63 times to this day. So I can tell you about moving, I can tell you about storing shit, and I can tell you about clutter. So, the average storage unit, and I'm talking a small one, like not even you can fit maybe a one car in it, a small car, no truck, no anything, you're looking at over $225 a month. So $225 a month times 12. That's what it's costing you. And why do you have it in a storage unit? If you can't fit it in your home, maybe you're in transition, you're moving from a smaller place into a bigger place. Maybe you're scaling down. Maybe somebody unfortunately passed away. There are different things and different journeys of life we all go through. But in the whole scheme of things, clutter costs you money. How many coats, how many pairs of shoes do you have that you have in boxes? Do you know I used to have over 1,000 pairs of shoes? And do you know I only wore maybe 25, 30 pairs of them? I had every color. And if I saw a brown pair of shoes, I bought them in flat, medium, high heel. Boots, I bought them in every color. I had more shoes than you can ever imagine. And clothing. I don't know if any of you were in my era, but Minnie Pearl. I had clothing closets, boxes, basement, garage, boxes full of clothing with price tags on them. So I can tell you, clutter has cost me thousands of dollars. I do not want that for you. But if that is you, then I'm so happy you're here and you're listening in. If you're not able to listen in live, listen to the replay. And please ask any questions you have. That's why we're here. And that's why we have this. We do discussions and we answer questions so we can help you and guide you and support you. And if you know someone who has a bunch of clutter or going through some transition in their life and needs help in this arena, have them join us. Have them join us so they can get support and they can help us, help you, and they help me and Marlena as well. Because every time we're asked a question, it helps us too. So that's what I wanted to talk about, how much money clutter is costing you. But let's transition over to Marlena. Let's talk a little bit about Feng Shui and the year and what your thoughts are and what's happening with Feng Shui.
Okay, thank you, Cindy, for that very important information. Everyone should be looking at their budgets, right? Their goal. What is your goal? And Feng Shui, we look at your homes and your business places in a different way. We look at the energy of it, right? What is flowing in, what is flowing out. I spoke before about how energy comes in. It comes into your home. It comes into you. And your house for this year and the next 20 years is going to shift into what we call the dragon wood. And it's a fire element. So it's fast moving, fast energy coming. So for those people that are stuck in, like an energy that is just stagnant, that energy of the fire from that dragon who has fire breathing coming out of his, mouth and nose, is going to start breathing on you and saying, move it. My big word now is move it. Because if you don't move it, and we are not only talking clutter, we're talking you, move from that stagnant way of thinking and living, and the energy in your house, it's going to move you. And you're going to get anxiety, stress, anger, fear, worry. We all have felt that towards the ending months of last year. Things were coming up in her mind saying, you know, remember this, remember that. I had so many clients coming to me going, why won't it stop? I thought I cleared that. All right, no, you cleared the thought of it. Somebody might have come and said, oh, let's clear that. But did they clear the root of it, the emotions of it? Your house has emotions, right? Like I spoke, whoever lived there before, right? What emotions do they carry? An example would be a home of foreclosure. We're going to look at that real quick. So if you buy a foreclosure, a HUD house, whatever, you don't know what was going on. But in a foreclosure, what is the emotion left in there, right? Poverty, loss, fear, right? Struggle, grief from losing your place. So someone comes in there all, woohoo, I got a good deal. They move into a foreclosure. What happens to them? Similar, right? And they start becoming a workaholic, right? Because that energy's there. You might lose this, you better work hard, you better do this. So every home has emotions to it, even if it's brand new. We have to look at the workers, the builders, the electricians, the plumbers, right? The land surveyors, all them people coming in, out, they have emotions. If something goes wrong, they leave an emotion of that there. So when I come in, it doesn't matter what year you have your house, how long you've been there, I can feel that energy. And I will help you to create a brand new energy in there. We clear the emotions, we clear the land, we clear the air, the atmosphere. Most people come in with sage, right? We've all heard that. Sage your house. So you go and sage it. What are you doing, right? You are clearing maybe some energy in the atmosphere, right? But you're not clearing the emotion. You're not clearing any of the land, right? You're not clearing the argument they had, the screaming matches they had, right? The losses or the fear or the overwhelm or the, if somebody was in there and they were a loner, they didn't want a partner, right? You're coming into a house and you want a partner. And you move into a house unknown about Feng Shui or energy. And you're like, oh, I'm gung ho. I'm in a great neighborhood and I'm going to hook up with people. I'm going to start dating. And your house is saying, no, you're not. That energy's still there from that loner. Okay. You have an alcoholic. You don't drink. You come into a house. All of a sudden you're craving alcohol. You're like, what is going on? Right? I've had so many different things happening. So this year, whatever you had last year and prior years, you don't want to take that with you past February. And I know it's a rush game because on the 4th, in 2 more days, the period 9 starts. By the 10th, you want to have your house ready. And there is no going backward anymore. So what is your goal? Why are you living there in that home? Is it supporting you or is it not? I want you to write a list down of what your goals are, right? What's going on in your house, in your life? Because when you heal your home, you heal your life. We talk about clutter a lot. We talk about energy a lot. We talk about the elements of the year, the numbers coming in, right? Numbers shift every month as well. Your house has its own set of numbers. Then we bring in new numbers on top of those. What happens? See, these are all the things you need to learn with Feng Shui. So we're going to talk a lot about that in the upcoming courses and classes. I know on my website I have a full Feng Shui course, the Home Whisperer course. That's always there. I will ship out the yearly at the very end of it so that you, by the time you get to that part, you'll understand how to set up your house correctly. Do not listen to those people out there saying everybody should do this and do that. No, you're not the same as they are. Your home is different. You are different. You have a different goal. Is your house supporting you? Is it going to? Right? When you come to me, I will sit down with you and we'll go over all this. We'll speak about what your goals are, what's happening in your house or your apartment or your condos, even if you live in a trailer or one of those campers on wheels. They should be feng shuied, right? Now, this year is a lot of energy stirring up, all right, in the world, of course. That reflects on us as well in our home. So we want to know where the areas are that we need to keep calm, where the areas are that we can make a lot of noise to stir up the good energy, what we need to put there, what we need to move. It's not the same. There's so many different people out there that would say, do this, do that. But when you do it, it backfires on you. I wonder why. Because your house is different. Your main house numbers are different. And when we bring in the new energy on top of that energy that's always there, it's permanent for your home, it could bring chaos, okay? Or it can bring a beautiful flow of wealth, health, and victory in your business, your relationships. What is the number one thing that we need to really remedy? Relationships. That's the one thing. So if you are angry at somebody, forgive them. All right? Because something was going on in them that matched you. Now, my uncle and I used to do music together. God rest his soul. All right? He set up my whole entire living room like, I don't know what you want to call it, a band. Okay. I had wires all over. So I had to be careful stepping over the wires. He had speakers up to the ceiling, right? Amplifiers going, everything. He set it up just like a studio. And I said, all right. So when we would argue about lyrics, because I'm a great person who can write the lyrics, he did the music. I would say, that doesn't rhyme, it, whatever. And we argue. And then I stood in the kitchen. I said, hey. And he said, what? I said, let's stop arguing. I said, you're right in your opinion. I'm right in mine. Because you're right in what you believe. I'm right in what I believe, right? Those people out there believe it so, and maybe it works for them. That's the way I see it now. So if you're arguing with your spouse, your old friends, you got to get rid of them. You're going to do this to them. Stop yourself and say that. I'm right in my opinion. They're right in theirs. It's so easy to understand that they believe something different. You believe something different. Everybody out there is coaching you or telling you, you got to do this. Tell them that. They better do this. That doesn't work for everyone. Same with your home, right? So if I come to your house and I say, oh, that's awful furniture, and you love it, you're going to say, I don't like this person.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like my stuff. Who do they think they are, right? And I'm there to help you. You got holy couches, right? And you love them. You had them for 18 years. Grandpa sat on it, can't get rid of it. Cover it then with something beautiful to cover the hole, right? If you want to keep that beautiful item, you got to love it, right? Love it or leave it, basically, right? Let's start a new show. Love it or leave it. All right. So okay. That's the thing.
We go places with that.
Yeah. Do you love your home? What do you love about it? What don't you like about it, right? Think about that. Do you love your neighbors? I hope so, because you're stuck with them. You can't sit there 24 hours, complaining about the neighbor is making noise. Make some too. That's what I did when I had really noisy neighbors on my one side for 2 years. I wanted them out, so did every other neighbor. But there was another issue with them that had to go. And I did some things, they finally left, okay. But when they make noise and people couldn't sleep, I said, good. I turned on my karaoke machine, out in the yard it went. Attention, everyone. And I went on, and they shut up. We had a guy in the back street. He would come out on top of his trailer and bang on it with a hammer for 8 hours straight. And he'd yell and scream. The police would come, take him away for 3 days, then bring him back. That's what they do down here. I forget what to call it, but they take you away and they try to help you, whatever. So he's gone now, thank you. So anyway, he would bang and bang. So we went outside one night and he was yelling and screaming, and he yelled, "Stop looking at me." We weren't even facing him. See, he had this phobia. Everybody was going to get him, so he's up on him. And he poked holes through the trailer, big holes, and then he would put a piece of wood there. So all the windows were broken out. He had a piece of wood there, and then he cut a little hole so he could peek out at everybody. So he was living in this energy of, they're coming to get me. I'm on guard, but I'm going to make noise, so they'll go away. So he thought by hammering, that would make all the scary people and things go away. We didn't know what he was doing. It just drove us nuts. So I said, let's do it back to it. He makes noise, we play music. Now the music calms the savage beast. What would he do? He would come off the roof and go back in when we would play beautiful music. So it worked. But same with animals and children. If you have children, they're running through the house. Dogs and cats are running. That's good feng shui. Do you know that? And you can't stand it. But it's good energy. You need it to run through. So what if you live all alone? Or even if you have a spouse and it's all quiet, nobody's talking. I've been married to this person for 20 years and they're so boring and we have nothing in common. We never talk anymore. We never go. There's all that complaining, right? That's all you're focusing on. All right, well, turn some music on. All right, something that you both enjoy. I like dance music, disco. All right, it gets the energy flow here. It moves energy. It moves the chi. It moves stagnant energy. If you're feeling sad and alone and depressed, turn that music on. Give it about 5-6 minutes and your energy shifts. Your mind starts focusing on, let me dance, okay? Dance in your house, right? Get out the biggest duster brush that you have and go buy one that extends, okay? Talking about cleaning. Put that music on. Start cleaning the house, all right? Get the corners, baby. Most people forget that. They're doing coffee tables and let me dust off the phones and the, countertop. You need to get to the other spots that are never touched, right? You can say, I'm in a chair. I can't reach that. That's why I'm saying extend your duster and one of those reacher grabbers onto the end of it to make it even bigger. I have remedies, baby. There's no excuse. Really, hire somebody, right, to come in for an hour and say, hey, could you do this for me? Don't limit yourself to sitting there in stagnant energy. Dust brings stagnant energy, all right? How much dust is in your home? That's a scary thought, right? On a sunny day, just look at your windows, how that sun brings that dust in. Where's it going? Oh, I can't see it, right? It's there. Now, here's a funny thing. Vacuum, then dust. I know it sounds funny. When you vacuum, unless you have a Kirby vacuum, they're heavy, but let me tell you, they work.
Or a Dyson.
Right, one of those now with the water. Yeah. So anyway, when you just vacuum next to a black table, look at the dust on that table. The vacuum's spitting out the dirt It sucks some in and pushes some out. That's how your house is. It sucks in whatever energy is outside in and pushes some out. So what if it's sucking in negative energy and pushing out your good stuff? You're going to tell me my life is terrible, right? I can't get any clients. I made one sale. Oh, I feel so good. I made one sale. Great. Let's increase that, right? Let's remedy what's coming into your house and what's going out. The only way to do that is to learn what to do, right? You can't learn it in 2 seconds. It doesn't work that way.
No, it
All
doesn't.
right. Even if you had a consultation, somebody come in your home and say, all right, well, let's see. We'll start here and there and there. They take compass directions. They go through your home, right? They'll tell you what to get rid of, what to move, things like that. Some people need that, right? But if you're, able to look at your home right now, the way it is it good? Is the money flowing, right? Are you healthy? Do you feel really good about waking up in that house or coming home to that house, right? Are you in love in that house? These are questions. Why? What room in that house is your body going to all the time? Right? Think about that. Where do you spend the most time in your house? And where do you avoid? Why? You want to learn all that? Why? You want to learn where each person has the best energy in your home? You want to bring in the right clients, who to work with, who not? Feng Shui. Feng Shui will help you, not a psychic. Okay? I know a lot of people are into that, but let's skip all that and let's work on us. It begins with what's inside of you. And when you clutter your home, it is a reflection of what is cluttered inside of you. I've dealt with people, I was on the phone with them. I said, what's in your backyard? And they would say, oh, a pile of sticks. Get them out of there. That's why it's not flowing. Simple thing like that can get your money flowing. How would that be for you? Right? Like I said earlier, you can move into a home. You're all excited. We all get excited when we move or get new clothes or get a new job or a new car, Feng Shui your damn car as well. Right?
Mhm.
What's in your trunk, honey? You got junk in your
In
trunk.
your trunk.
You got junk in your trunk. Same thing inside of you and me. We got junk in our trunk, right? And somebody's going to say, I can see that junk in your trunk, but I can't see the junk in mine. And you go, well, I see the junk in your trunk. So you can work together in love, not bashing each other and say, she had junk in her trunk, everybody. Do you know what junk she had in her trunk? We don't do that here. Your house is private. Your business is private. Okay. So if you have an issue, don't be ashamed to come and get support. Okay. So in this period of the wood dragon, it's going to come fast, right? So if you are stuck and you are saying, well, I was doing really good and all of a sudden this happened, that's because the energy was shifting. It was ending something. And it wants you to start over again or brand new, something better for you, right? That's what this is going to be, right? Now, for me, in numerology, I was in my 9 year, which is endings. And believe me, I had endings, right? I knew they were coming, which was a heads up, right?
Mhm.
Now I'm in a 1 year. Everything's a brand new beginning. Each one of you listening is in one of those years right now. Okay. You will know if you are in an ending year. Okay. by what happened in your life. Okay. Every zodiac sign, and I'm not talking about the Western one, I'm talking about the Chinese one, is going to have a certain type of year. You're going to want to know that. Learn it from me. Okay. It's all in what I'm going to be bringing up. All right. In the classes, courses. All right. Now, for the classes, like we do here, and we show slides and teach the master classes, we go into some of the details. All right. But in the paid class, you learn Feng Shui step by step, real in depth stuff that nowhere else will ever share with you unless you pay. All right. A good 10 to 15 grand.
Yes,
And
and that's true.
that's true. And I am knowledgeable of this because I've taken these courses. I have another course coming up. All right. One I took overnight. All right. So you get a 10-minute break. That's your lunch break. So overnight. All right. Because they are overseas and they train and deeply train. You go back and forth with questions like we will be doing. Right. So what is going on in your home right now, everyone? Are you happy there? Are you excited to wake up today? Why or why not? Right? What is a story? I want you to write that story down. I'm not happy because fill it in, get it out, right? Not typing it. No, we write it with our hand. Write it with your hand, everybody. I'm pissed off at this. You're mad at yourself too, right? For getting involved with blah, 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 right? You made a bad investment. You wasted your time, your money. You got in a job and you thought it was great and it stinks. Let's fix that. Let's fix these things, these stories, and get rid of them stories real quick, right? And think about also, are you still holding on to things in your life right now in that home that are dragging you down? That's clutter. Don't bring the clutter from your mother, your father, and your ancestors, and your old boyfriend and girlfriends, and your old pets into this new season. It's going to drag you down. All right. What was my question last week? What is in your house that does not belong in a house? Scary thought, isn't it? I shared about the tigers. Okay. If you weren't there, go back and listen. Yes, I went in depth. Yes, I did. Because I wanted to get you knowing what I know and who I really am. I'm not just some lady on the internet, right? I know who I am. I know about my clients. Go read them on my website, mjfunkshui.com. Real simple, right? It rhymes too, MJ Feng Shui. All right.
Dot com.
Right? My Facebook group, MJ Feng Shui, my YouTube channel, MJ Feng Shui. You can find me easily. All right. But let's talk a little bit with Coach Cindy, while I get a drink of water, about the clutter aspect, or if we have any questions or comments from people.
I do have a question from Anna, and she's asking, where would I begin? Because I do feel stressed, overwhelmed in my home and in my business life. I'm still in corporate America, and I'm working on transitioning into a business. And just give me one simple step of where to begin.
The first thing we look at, Anna, is your emotion. It's heavy. It's confused. All right. I would say first thing first is open all the windows. I don't care if it's damn snowing out. Open them up a crack. All right. let some of that air, that stagnant energy out of the house. Let some fresh, cool breeze in. Um, and music, like I was talking about. Play some of dance music, old disco music, right? Um, and then a good song is I'm Coming Out. I Want the World to Know. Play it over and over, Anna, until you get what I'm saying to you, until you feel that I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
We'll
That's
share that link after
right.
this
They can find it
discussion.
anyway on YouTube.
Yeah, but we'll share it anyway because maybe we all need to go.
Yes, we do. To boost you up.
Seriously.
I will tell you, like, if you play I'm Coming Out, I Want the World to Know, um, shake your body down to the ground, let's dance, let's shout, your entire body is going to shift because we respond to sounds, sound music, sound bowls, all right, sound bells. When you hear the church bells, you
Mhm.
stop for a minute and listen, right? You really do. When you hear a band that you like, your body responds,
Yeah.
right? So your house is the same thing. But when I want to move some chi and get that yucky energy off of me and out of me, lift my spirits up, dance music goes on. And it works. It just does. Try it. All right. There's another song, What a Feeling. All right. um, Funky Town, Disco Duck makes you laugh, but I'm talking about, good songs
Oh,
that,
you're really going back with
oh yeah,
songs.
good songs that make you move. Electric Avenue, let's go
Mhm.
down to Electric Avenue. All right. All these kind of songs. Find your song and play it because I'm telling you, there's a note, and mine is E. If you go and you just sit there, AEIOU, okay? One of them notes is yours. You will know your body starts vibrating. And I will say to sing it, all right? So A, right? You would just sit there and sing the A sound. I can do the E sound. And I find a song, and I'm not looking for, oh, let me see if it's got the E sound in it. No, my body knows, and it will go right for that song. It's like that's the one that moves you. All right. And I have one song, and when I play it, no matter what I felt like, it boosts me right up. It changes the atmosphere in the house. All right. I notice a difference. Um, Now, most people, they don't know about music. They don't know about sound. They might know about sound bells and sound bowls, sound bowl healing. I do that too. That's on the website. But take a moment. Is your house singing to you? What is it singing to you, Anna, and everybody else? Is it singing, help me, Rhonda, help me, Rhonda? All right, I'm crazy. Seriously crazy. All right. Or is it going,
Oh boy.
hello, it's me, baby. I thought about us for a long, long time. Come on now. I have a good voice. Thank you. All right.
All right, I didn't know we were having
Well, we're having
karaoke
a good
day here.
time. Great. That
I
is
love
feng
it.
shui.
I
That is
love it.
feng shui. So
Oh, you're
these
making
are
me laugh.
simple remedies that can change your story. All right. So when I was little, my mom had a good voice, but what did she sing to us? You ready, everybody? Plug your spirits up. Zip up my energy. We ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we travel along singing a song side by side and then all through kinds of weather. Well, what happened to me when I was a kid? I was thinking we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe I'm ragging and funny. Boy, did we dress the part. We played the part.
Yep.
Then, okay, I got older and I'm like, that song's got to go. I had to remove it out of me. All right, it doesn't bother me anymore, but think about that. What the hell are you putting into you? Right? Are
Oh,
you a
geez.
mom, a
Make
dad, a
make
grandma?
me laugh so hard I got tears coming to my eyes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
Seriously. But think about that. What are you putting in you? Programming your mind every day with that stinking TV, the news. Shut it off. Someone down the street's going to say, "Hey, did you hear about so and so?" You don't have to watch the news. You want to know the weather? Stick your arm out the door. Seriously. You can see it's sunny or it's rainy or it's cloudy. You know, the weatherman is just as wonderful as you are. All right.
you're reminding me of that song. Hi, we are your weather girls, and have we got news for you? Remember
That's
that?
right. It's raining men. Okay, let it rain some men over here. Men
Or
are,
women. It doesn't matter.
yeah. I'm just saying,
I know.
we're having a good time here, everybody. It's not so seriously all the time. I have to have some fun. I bring some joy.
Exactly.
All right. If we don't bring joy, what the hell are we bringing, Coach Cindy? Right?
Yeah,
Right. So let's have a little fun, right? Yeah.
exactly.
All right. Another song that was coming to my mind a lot was like, it has to do with like looking back, all right, and bringing crap forward with you. And here it is. Do you know where you're going to? Do
Oh,
you look behind you? There's no open door. What are you hoping for? Do you know? Do
mhm.
you get what you're looking for? When you look behind you, there's no open door. What are you hoping for? See? So when you look behind you, what are you hoping for? Do you know? We're looking forward, okay? I got crazy stuff going on in here. All right. My mind is on fix the issue for them. Let's have a little fun, right? So when you think about songs, all right, think about good songs. Like I said, I'm coming out. You want to move somewhere, go to Kokomo. it's
Yeah.
it's
Post
not a
your
real place.
favorite song that comes to mind in the comments and post a sad
Yeah,
song
let's have a little
that
fun.
came to mind in the comments.
Really.
We'd
And
love
let's
to,
have
because there's a lot of songs that uh, I hear and I haven't heard in 10 years or 20
mhm.
years. I'm like, oh my God, I love that song. I miss that song. You
Yeah,
know?
when you hear it, it boosts you up, right?
Hmm.
And that's what I'm talking about. So play that funky music.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
We
Play
used
that
to
funky
I
music.
used to roller skate to that.
Yes.
Shuffles. Yeah.
So, yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. How musical is your furniture? And I'm not talking about the musical toilet seat, everybody. Okay. They do have them. I would set mine to a certain song. Thank you. 12 songs it would have on it. All right. We're just having some fun. But think about if your house is vibrating on a high vibe, how musical it would be. How energetic would you be? Right? If it's playing that song, we ain't got a barrel of money, help me, Rhonda. Get rid of that. All right. Think about that energy. What's it do to you? Blah, you know? Or all them, woe is me, he beat me, he left me, blah, 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 blah. Change it. I remember Weird Al Yankovic. I love that guy. He would take a song and he'd change it, right? So they would sing like another one bites the dust, and he would say another one rides the bus.
Hmm.
So see, he would change it to sound better,
Exactly.
right? He was a positive changer in his way, and I loved that. I love that. So that's what we need to do. So if you are singing in your head the sorrow song today, leave it in the past. Let that go. Let them go. Let it go. Okay. And start looking at your environment, what you can do to raise the vibration there. That's a start. And what kind of clutter, okay, are you carrying emotionally, physically, and spiritually? that you don't want with you, right? Cindy talks a lot about clutter and um, budgeting and how much, you're wasting on things, right? Think about what's in your house right now that you can sell,
Mhm.
right? Make some cash. And I will share one thing with you on eBay. There are things on there, they take a picture of their junk drawer. For sale, my junk drawer. People bid on
Wow.
it. Broken things, they want them.
I
They
know.
can fix this stuff, right? A broken radio, you and I can't fix it. We don't use it. You're not using that broken radio. Somebody on eBay will buy it because they know how to fix it. They'll repurpose it, right? Same with the broken televisions. The parts are there. Sell the parts, right? So look around your house. What's in your house right now that don't belong in a house? I have many things I'll share on our upcoming class and course.
I'll give you an example. These right here. How many people have old sunglasses, old frames? I had 32 of them, and I
Of sun-
donated them.
sunglasses,
I donated them because
sunglasses or glasses.
both.
Oh,
There are so many people out there that need glasses,
cool.
that can't afford glasses. And there are organizations out there where you can even sell them. I mean, you can sell your frames and you can take that money and put it to good use, save for your next home, save for a car, donate it to your favorite charity. That's just one thing. And we all got extra pairs of frames sitting around. I don't care who you are, listening in live or listening in later. You
Mhm.
all got these. Think about what you could do with these. We're all here to serve others. Gift it. Somebody who can't afford the glasses, but they can get an eye exam.
Oh, wow.
What good is an eye exam if you have no glasses, no frames? So that's one thing, just one thing that you can either sell and use the money, put it to good use, a need, not a want,
Hmm.
or excuse me for 1 second. My nose is running. Better go catch it.
If your nose is running, honey,
I had to be funny today, you know. Um, but anyway, we're all supposed to be bringing joy into our lives first, so we can send out joy vibes to others who need it in some way, shape, or form. In your personal life, professional life, on your online life. There's too much cluttered energy out there, heavy energy out there. Let's let it go. That's what I have to say.
yeah.
So, if you enjoyed listening to us today and listening to Marlene, who shared a lot about different things in regards to clutter and Feng Shui, and I know I've shared a few things. We're going to be doing a live event. We're going to announce it on early next week. We would love for you all to attend. We highly, highly recommend that you come live because we may not have a replay. And if we do, you are going to pay for the replay. So I encourage you to stay tuned. And if you are interested, I would like you to share in the comments on our social streets, which would be mainly the Cindy Kyle coaching community, the Feng Shui community, self-care SaaS community. Share it there that you are interested. And we're also going to offer a special bonus for those who attend. And believe me, you're going to want the bonus. And if you aren't attending, shame on you. because you need to declutter your life in general so you can have peace and more calm and more joy and do all the things that you want. Because you know what? You were gifted 86,400 seconds today, and you chose to be here live or to listen in later. And that means a lot to me that you made an investment in yourself. And I know it means a lot to Marlena. I'm going to speak on her behalf. I do that a lot. But I will tell you that decluttering my head, my heart, my home, and creating a simple self care practice has changed my life. I don't have all the bullshit coming into my life. I don't have all the heaviness coming into my life. I don't have all the crappy relationships coming into my life. I don't collect clothing and shoes and numb my pain with alcohol and with other and food and junk like I used to. And I created a life that I love. That I get up, I get up every day and I feel good. There are some days I don't, and I get ill just like everybody else. But I would say out of 100%, 90% of my days getting up, my 86,400 seconds that I'm gifted every day, are great days. And I'm here to share my great days with you. And Marlena is here to share her great days with you. And we share the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent. We're human just like you are. We all have things that we need to work on. That's why we're here. We're here to serve ourselves first so we can serve you in the best way. So, with that, like I end every discussion we have, I'd like you to all take a deep breath in and breathe in calm, peace, and joy, and breathe out overwhelm, stress, and anxiety. I'd like you to do it one more time. Let's all take a deep breath in and breathe in calm, peace, and joy, and breathe out overwhelm, stress, and anxiety. I wanted to just share this. I enjoyed today's session. I'm often not able to watch live. My day home, and I was home today and caught you today. Thank you. Oh, thank you for making an investment in you and sharing your precious time with us today. That means a whole lot to myself and to Marlena. We truly appreciate you. And just if you can't listen live all the time, just listen to the replays. If you ever have any questions, you need support, just share it in the comments, private message myself or Marlena. We're here to serve. We are. We're truly here to serve. And if we can't answer it, we will point you in the right direction to get your questions answered. So, again, we want to thank you so much to each and every one of you who shared. And we do have a few other questions, but because of time constraints, and Marlena has a group coaching session she has to go to, and I do as well. And I do have a mastermind with my buddy, Mr. Biz Daddy, as I call him, at 2:00 Eastern Standard Time. I want to wish you, because remember, we both have coaches. We're not sitting here saying we just wing this. We don't wing this. We get mentored and supported just like we mentor and support each and every one of you, whether you're in our paid programs or in our non-paid programs. So I just want to let you know that. And every time you ask us a question or you share, you're helping us as well. We're here to serve you, but you're serving us in the best way as well. Share this with anyone you know that needs help in the realm of simplifying and decluttering their heads, their hearts, and their homes, and sprinkling in some Feng Shui, because it's all part of self-care and your well-being. And we want everyone to be healthy and wealthy and have vibrant energy and attract goodness in their life. That's why we're here. So, again, make it a great one. And we look forward to sharing with you our upcoming event next week.